You love lasagna.
I know you love lasagna. You clicked on this freaking thumbnail.
You love like taking the 3 or 4 hours to make it.
We go to work every day. Most of us commute to work every day.
We got a solution: a frozen lasagna.
Ooh, you know this one's gonna suck. So today we're gonna help you with some very easy, very cheap tricks that elevate the flavor, but also elevate the look and the presentation
With a perfect wine and turn it into a MasterChef experience.
So that means we are going to impress Gordon Ramsay with our frozen lasagna and wine pairing.
Good luck with that.
Welcome to the cave.
And that's Sean.
And this is Loic.
We go big on food, but we make it even better by pairing it with some affordable wines. Today's big bite is because a frozen lasagna is so big in North America. Billions of dollars worth in sales. So we got this frozen lasagna and we're gonna show you actually a couple easy tricks, and that costs no money at all. Just to elevate the flavors of this frozen lasagna. You even make it look a little bit better. So
Because we had a look at it, and it didn't look very good.
it didn't look good on its own.
Didn't look good on its own.
We're in the $20 price range.
Yeah, that's the small sip. Even a bad lasagna is gonna be good. I mean, cheese, meat,
right?
tomato sauce.
Yeah.
How bad can it be? With the right wine, it can go from meh to amazing, or it can go from good to excellent.
I wanted as little tannins as possible. I didn't want any oak. I wanted fruit, and I wanted a medium body. I went against the whole Italian thing this time, and I went with a Burgundy. This is La Réserve du Bastion. It is a Pinot Noir, sir. And for today's occasion, since I have a Burgundy, I brought us some Burgundy glasses because it makes a giant difference.
It does a bit.
You go first.
I'll go first. The old sort of semi-cooked fruit. Not that I know what that really means, but
Semi-cooked fruit?
yeah, I guess that's was jammy. It
Yeah.
doesn't smell like I've taken a handful of cherries, but it smells like I might have been cooking some cherries.
So yeah, we're not even talking ripe or unripe. It's like you've cooked it down, so a lot of the water's gone. It's mostly sweet.
Yeah. So nothing wrong with that.
Not that it's a sweet wine.
Hmm.
Okay, I said I didn't want many tannins, and strangely, the tannins is one of the first things that actually. Okay, I hope that goes away.
That subtle cherry smell is really there in the mouth.
In the mouth, yeah.
But it almost tastes like we're chewing on the pits too, because there is a bit of tannin at the end.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think that's gonna be bad with like the lasagna. I don't even know if this one, some lasagnas they put in some pepperoni.
Considering the price and the frozen nature, it is definitely going to be a mystery meat type deal. Most likely beef. Doubt they put veal or pork in it. Pretty sure it's just ground beef.
Hey, that's what the challenge is all about.
Yes, sir. So what did you select?
I did go with Italian. My guiding principle on lasagna is I always find lasagna to be like a rustic meal. My go-to rustic Italian wine is a Montepulciano Abruzzo. And this one is from Maschiarelli.
Do you need a special opener?
Yes, it's called My Hand. Don't fear the screw caps, okay?
You just come home. It's a Wednesday night. You're exhausted. You're tired. You pick the frozen lasagna. You don't feel like cooking. You're probably not going to drink this whole bottle of wine. So a twist cap is a great freaking option because you'll have a glass or two while you eat.
Like you said,
close it, put it back in the fridge, and it's good.
Interesting fact in the ever-confusing world of Italian wine, this is called Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. Okay, which is the Abruzzo is the region, Montepulciano is the grape, not to be confused with Montepulciano, the city that makes the little town in Tuscany that makes Vino Nobili da Montepulciano.
Wow.
Or is that Montalcino? We'll have to re-record this part. This has like dark cherry.
Oh, I like it.
Black fruit.
Yes.
On the nose.
Much more black fruit. And I'm getting no tannins. Wow.
I'm getting a bit of tannin at the end.
Maybe it's because I'm comparing it to that.
Just a bit of acidity. Medium body.
Yeah, definitely
very
medium
very
body.
simple, very approachable wine. And
Sure.
again, back to the cork or the lack of cork. This is a wine that's made to be consumed young. Like this is like 2 years old, 3 years old, 2.5
Yeah.
years old.
What I think is going to happen with this one is I think the Montepulciano is going to make me want more lasagna, whereas this is going to make me want another sip of wine. I think this will elevate more.
No, of course, there's the chance that we're gonna taste that lasagna.
It's gonna taste
and
like
say
shit.
say like shit. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
No, this is
And like we said, this was like, a $16 frozen lasagna.
here the tomatoes are more on the sweeter side.
Yeah, so it's probably like a crappy tomato sauce. They add a bit of sugar to it.
Guaranteed
sweeten it up.
added sugar
Yeah.
to this. You know what? When you get a bite with the cherry tomato, it offsets the sweetness. Makes me want another sip of wine.
Yeah. Let's face it, the quality of the meat sauce
Yeah.
in this is meh, but with the wine, especially like the bit of tannins in the wine,
Yeah.
it kind of almost makes the meat taste a little bit more complex.
Because it cuts the fake sugar that they probably add in the sauce. Careful not to pick a Pinot that is from a region in the world that would make the Pinot on the sweeter side. A California Pinot might not be the best pick if the fruit is
Sweet on
It's
sweet.
a little, yeah, it's going to be a little ripe. So that's the thing about frozen lasagnas. They tend to have a little bit of sweetness in their sauce, but this one works really well.
It was a nice try. A little sip.
This is fantastic.
This meat sauce, as we've both agreed, is
Mhm.
best. This kind of
Mm.
it kind of comes in there and sort of wipes the slate clean.
Yes. This Montepulciano completely removes the bad elements on your palate from the frozen parts of the lasagna. Wonderful. This is fantastic. The sweetness from that bad meat sauce is seriously reducing. It's declining. Because now there's like a coating, I think, that probably happens in the mouth after a few sips of the wine.
But that first bite, the first bite I had, I must admit, I got a piece that was sticking out that was just
Oh,
the frozen lasagna, and I had that bite and it was like, oh god.
but it also goes with your expectations. Come on. Like, we're sounding a little bit like snobs at the same time.
But we kind of
Well,
we are a little bit food
No, yeah,
snobs,
we
but-
are just because
not.
we tried the super good, the super expensive stuff, both in restaurants and at home. So that's what we're comparing it to. But I know so many people that this to them is gourmet through the roof, and there's nothing wrong with it. And pair it with either one of these wines,
Yeah, so
you're in heaven.
like we've done what we set out to
Yeah.
do, and even
$40 meal,
and
and feeds 4 people.
and even more so.
So if I had to, like, for me, if I had to summarize, so the experience with the Burgundy Pinot, the key word here is Burgundy Pinot. Not all Pinots taste like Burgundies. I actually find that, I think for the first time, my pick has a little bit more contrast. It really fixes that sauce and just naturally works really well with the cheese. And I find that the Montepulciano is more of an enhancer. So it kind of brings everything together, elevates each bite, which makes you want more lasagna. Whereas the Pinot from Burgundy makes you want another sip of wine. Both are a knockout. There's no winner for me.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would sit down, have this meal with either one of these wines, and have no complaints. Like Loic saying, that's what this is all about. When you have a nice food and wine pairing, it's the experience. And alone, this is okay.
Yeah.
But with the wine, it makes it like, wow. I don't feel like I compromised by having a frozen lasagna. This
Agreed.
feels like this is a nice meal.
Yep.
Thank you very much. I'm come to my place next. I'll try and
100%.
top you.
Yep. And if I had to make one suggestion, don't be shy with the basil.
Yeah, we could have put a bit more basil. Yeah.